Alright, welcome to another preview video. So for this video, we're going to be talking about what new pre-orders I've made for the past month and then what figures I'm expecting to get in the month of June. If you guys didn't know, myfigurecollection.net, they updated their website. It's a lot faster now. It doesn't crash as much. It does crash like maybe every now and then, but it's not as frequent as it was before. So I do update this website with my collection pretty much daily. There are some things like on my order that I don't update into own until I actually open the box. So there's some other figures that I have in my possession I just haven't opened yet. I just don't feel comfortable with saying, hey, I have it owned until I open it, because you never know. You might have received the wrong item or something. So if you guys want to check out my collection, you can go to myfigurecollection.net. I'll usually leave a link in the YouTube description. So yeah, pretty much a majority of my figures that I have videos for it, except like Nendoroids and then some prize figures that I didn't really make videos for. Alright, so before I start telling you guys what new cool figures that I ordered in this past month of May, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Don't forget to check out my blog at otakusin.com. I do the figure reviews there as well. Anything that's happened with the figures, I'll definitely update it on this website. I also cover other animes that I'm watching right now. That's Spy Family and The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. And yeah, I said I would do shoutouts until I at least reach 1,000 subscribers. Anyone that's comment, I'm gonna say your name. So yeah, shoutouts to Grizzly on 13th TV. Shoutouts to you. Shoutouts to Omi Zoldik. Shoutouts to Furkun23. Shoutouts to Stefano. Shoutouts to Rinda. And also shoutouts to you, Luciana Almeida. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you for just saying anything. It really helps me out. It really helps me out in the algorithm. It helps me out just by you guys just saying anything at all. It helps me out. So thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out my blog at otakusin.com. Let's go ahead and go into the very first figure that I ordered. So this figure right here, I usually don't look at Figuarts Zero that often. They're not my top choice, but they're not necessarily my most bottom choice. This is the kind of figure for the Future Trunks in the Mecha Frieza by Figuarts Zero. This is like a very iconic scene. This is a figure scene in Dragon Ball Z that should be arisen. Like this should be like a $2,000 figure right here, but it's not, which is fine because I'm okay with paying like $150. So it is available on Hobby Genki, but I didn't get it off Hobby Genki. I went ahead and bought it from, I went ahead and bought him off of Right Stuff Anime. I think if I would have bought it off Hobby Genki at 14,190 yen, it's gonna, with the shipping, it might put me way over. I'm okay with getting this figure later on before people in Japan and other nearby countries are gonna get them. Hopefully he does come by the end of the year. So yeah, this figure is just a really iconic scene. It is listed as limited exclusive. So if there was any top choices figures from Figuarts Zero line that I would get, this would be one of the ones that I would give an exception for. I don't want to go overboard with buying too many figures, but this one is such like a memorable one. I even have the VHS video of this dang episode. So yeah, this is gonna be really awesome. This is about almost 11 inches tall. That's a pretty big figure that we're gonna get here. So yeah, if you guys are from the US, go ahead and check out Right Stuff Anime. He is also available on Big Bad Toy Store. So either way, if you guys like Big Bad Toy Store or if you like Right Stuff Anime more, you're going to be paying relatively the same price, but you might be saving a little bit more on Right Stuff Anime. So yeah, if you guys like Dragon Ball Z, this might be something that you should get into your collection for sure. This is way too iconic to not get something like this. So for the next figure I ordered, of course, I've been collecting all the Ronin Warrior figures that I can from Sentinel and Bandai Armor Plus. So this is the Seiji Halo Kourin no Seiji one from Armor Plus. This figure should be coming out at the end of September or sometime in September. So I bought him off of Hobby Genki. If you guys want to check out these figures, I have the Side of the Torrent and the Infernal Armor Plus figures on my channel. I did videos for that, and I just did the Sentinel Ronin Strata. That's on my channel as well, and I also had the Seiji Halo Sentinel version of this. If you guys want to check out those videos, I really like the Sentinel version of this figure. And you know, the Armor Plus has been growing pretty strongly in my mind as slightly superior to the Sentinel one, but I completely understand if you guys like the Sentinel one more, because this is actually a lot closer than what people think. I think what happens is the quality control. The most complaints that people have been commenting or saying to me is basically pieces come broken or something like that, and yeah, that is that would, you know, make me angry as well. Just watch my YouTube videos. I'll explain a lot more if you guys are interested in those figures. But yeah, Big Bad Toy Store or Hobby Genki is where I would get this figure, but I ordered him off of Hobby Genki. So the next figure is Hatake Kakashi. So from Rocket Toys. If you guys watched my last May preview video, I told you guys I ordered Itachi one from Rocket Toys. But this time I went ahead and bought the Kakashi one. So on Big Bad Toy Store, I made a pre-order there. So I made a pre-order for Itachi and I made a pre-order for the Kakashi one. As you can see, there's only about 12 left. So that is a reason why I went ahead. You know, I want to wait for this on release to see what people say. But you know, it looks so good in the pictures that, guys, I'm gonna have to buy this figure and just pray that it comes good with the Itachi one and the Kakashi one, because it just looks too freaking amazing. You can make so many different poses with him, and you know, it looks like really high quality. So I hope it turns out well. I really do. So sometime at the beginning of next year, this figure should come. So if you guys want something Kakashi figure that's newer, I know that the Mega House, they released, I think, the Susanoo Wo Mega House one. If I didn't know that this Rocket Toys one was coming, I probably would have pre-ordered that statue from Mega House. Since I don't actually own any Kakashi figures, I want to get the best one that I think looks the most naturally like him. And it definitely is this one right here from Rocket Toys. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I wish I would get both, but I'm not balling like that, so I just choose one of them. I'm gonna go with the roll of the dice, and I don't know nothing about Rocket Toys, and I'm gonna hopefully this one turns out okay. So for the figure that's supposed to be coming in the month of June, Milim Nava one from that time reincarnated as a slime, or Tensei style slime Ken. So it is the 1/4 style B style bunny figure. So this is supposed to be her bare leg version one, and to be honest, I think I prefer the net one. That time I reincarnated a slime. I love the whole concept of the show. Like, it's a very simple show. It's a show where like all these characters are like pretty much OP. Every character has a certain quality of them that you would want. There's like no one in the show that you really like dislike. It's just one of those shows that kind of satisfies like every part of what you would want out of a character. And like, the bad guys are like good bad guys to watch. The good guys are good guys to see them do badass cool stuff. So that's like the biggest reason why I really like this show. And I really like this character because like she just comes in as like this OP character that just does whatever the hell she wants. So that time I reincarnated as a slime, that's probably one of my favorite animes right now, because it's just they keep it simple, have cool, fun characters that do cool stuff, and have a protagonist that's not a complete idiot. And you know, that show pretty much satisfies that. This character, Milim, one of the demon lords, like, she's just a fun character in general. She's kind of like a wild card, and that's kind of why I like this character in the show. So I want to, you know, own something that's valuable from the show. And the bunnies seem to keep a lot of their value, so I'm gonna go with getting this one. So I bought this figure off of Hobby Link Japan. It looks like Hobby Link Japan, they updated the website. It seems to be a little bit nicer, a little bit updated of colors. I haven't done too much like navigating through their updated website, but it looks like they updated some things. I did order her off of Hobby Link Japan, and hopefully she does come out sooner rather than later. And then the other figure I'm supposed to get for this month is the Yaoyorozu Momo, the 1/8 hero suit version from Belfine. This is going to be my first Belfine figure and Takara Tomy figure. Judging by how Belfine, like all their figures, like especially like the prototype pictures and stuff, you can tell like they are okay to below okay in terms of like the rest of the competition. If there wasn't so many other like better options, like honestly I rather get like a Kotobukiya version than get the Belfine ones. It's just the way that they look is not, there's always something a little bit off about their sculpting. But I still like some of the designs. It's just the execution of it. It doesn't quite come to par with maybe some of the other companies. So yeah, she is like a re-release. So I guess she came out in September of 2020. So she's supposed to be released again in the month of June. I did order her off of AmiAmi.com. I got the little extra bonus AmiAmi bonus thing, this little acrylic card thing. So that'd be kind of neat to get. And she is still available on AmiAmi.com. From My Hero Academia, the reason why I ordered this one, because this is one of my favorite characters in terms of like just kind of like power from the show. Like out of all the characters, if I'm gonna relate to anyone the most, it's pretty much her powers. Like she could create anything. I think that power is really cool. And the fact that in the arc, you know, the downside to her skills is basically she overthinks things. And I could kind of relate to that in a way. I'm someone that can be very impulsive on certain things. And I'm someone that can be an overthinker. I know this kind of sounds contradicting, but someone that kind of overthinks things, I can completely understand that. You could be frozen from like overthinking something. So I had to develop a way to be more impulsive, because if you don't ever start something, it will never get done. And so for her character, like I really vibe with that. The fact that she can create anything and the fact that she like overthinks, I kind of like that about this character. And yeah, out of all the characters, she's definitely one of my favorites. You know, she might be like top 3. All Might is my favorite character from My Hero Academia. She might be 2 or 3. I think Izuku Midoriya might be number 2 or 3. Because after that might be like Bakugo or someone like that. But so if you guys want to take a look at the collection figures that I have, go ahead and check out my profile page on myfigurecollection.net. You can also go to my blog at otakusen.com and you guys can kind of see what other figures that I have. There's reviews for it. If by any chance any of these figures are still in stock anywhere, like I hope that it can help you guys make a decision whether or not you should buy it or not. There's totally pictures. There's even a little blog post that I showed like how you guys can use credit cards to save a little bit more money. But yeah, check out my blog at otakusen.com. There's the figure reviews and there is the anime reviews. You can see the Rise of the Shield Hero Season 2 and Spy Family. And then yeah, myfigurecollection.net, my profile, I update it pretty much daily. If you guys have any questions, like DM me or whatever, I'll try to answer the best as I can. And yeah, don't forget to check out my YouTube page. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out any other figures that you guys might be interested in or just want to see what they look like. Please check those videos out. Again, I appreciate it so much that you guys, all the people that are here, the 200 plus of you, that's a lot more than 0. So I appreciate you guys taking the precious time that you have to watch my video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about any of these figures. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.